Imagine turning on your computer a few years from now and realizing that Windows doesn't feel like Windows anymore. The familiar desktop is still there, the Start menu still opens, but underneath the surface, something fundamental has changed. For decades, Microsoft treated Linux as a competitor, sometimes even as a threat. Yet today, the company is quietly integrating more Linux technology into its ecosystem than ever before. This shift has sparked a huge debate across the tech world. Could Microsoft's new Linux-focused direction actually replace traditional Windows as we know it? And if that happens, would it mean the end of Windows forever, or simply the evolution of the operating system into something entirely different? To understand why people are talking about a possible Windows killer inside Microsoft itself, we need to look at how the company's strategy has evolved. Years ago, Windows was a monolithic system built on proprietary components, tightly controlled updates, and a clear separation from open-source platforms. But the rise of cloud computing, developer workflows, containers, and cross-platform tools changed everything. Developers began relying heavily on Linux servers, Linux-based containers, and open-source ecosystems. Instead of fighting that wave, Microsoft started embracing it. The introduction of the Windows subsystem for Linux was one of the first signs that the walls were coming down, allowing users to run Linux environments directly inside Windows without virtual machines. At first it felt like a convenience feature, but over time it became something deeper, a bridge between two worlds that were once rivals. Now imagine Microsoft pushing that idea even further, creating a Linux mode, where the system runs more like a hybrid platform. Instead of Windows being the core and Linux being an add-on, the two could become tightly intertwined. From a technical perspective, this makes sense. Linux offers stability, flexibility, and strong support for development tools, while Windows still dominates in desktop applications and gaming. Combining both could allow Microsoft to keep users inside its ecosystem, while reducing the need to maintain certain legacy components that date back decades. For users, it might feel seamless, but under the hood it could represent one of the biggest architectural shifts in PC history. The reason some people say this could kill Windows isn't necessarily about the operating system disappearing overnight. It's about identity. If the core technologies slowly shift toward Linux-based infrastructure, the traditional Windows kernel might become less central over time. We've already seen hints of this philosophy in Microsoft's cloud services, where Linux powers a significant portion of workloads. Azure runs countless Linux instances because enterprises demand it. Developers are comfortable with Linux tools, and modern software pipelines often assume a Linux environment. By leaning into that reality, Microsoft could be acknowledging that the future of computing is less about one proprietary OS, and more about flexible platforms that blend technologies together. But why would Microsoft risk changing something as iconic as Windows? The answer lies partly in maintenance and innovation. Supporting decades of backward compatibility has always been both a strength and a burden for Windows. Businesses rely on old software that must continue working, yet maintaining that compatibility slows down radical changes. A Linux integrated approach could allow Microsoft to modernize parts of the system without completely breaking the past. Imagine a future where legacy Windows apps run in isolated compatibility layers while the main environment runs on a more modern Linux-driven foundation. That scenario might sound extreme, but it reflects trends already visible in the tech industry, where containerization and virtualization blur the lines between operating systems. Another reason this shift matters is performance and efficiency. Linux has a reputation for being lightweight and customizable, making it attractive for developers, power users, and enterprise environments. If Microsoft builds deeper Linux functionality into Windows, it could unlock new performance improvements, especially for coding, AI development, and server-related tasks. The rise of artificial intelligence workflows has also played a role. Many AI tools and frameworks were originally designed for Linux environments, and developers often switch operating systems just to access better compatibility. By embedding Linux more deeply into Windows, Microsoft could make its platform more attractive to creators who might otherwise leave for macOS or native Linux distributions. Of course, not everyone sees this as a positive change. Some longtime Windows users worry that integrating Linux too deeply could make the system more complex or unfamiliar. There's also a philosophical debate within the community about whether Microsoft truly supports open-source values or simply adapts them for strategic advantage. Critics argue that turning Windows into a Linux hybrid might dilute what made Windows unique, while supporters believe it represents progress and modernization. The truth probably lies somewhere in between. Technology rarely moves backward. It evolves by merging ideas from different ecosystems. One fascinating aspect of this discussion is how it reflects a broader shift in the industry. The traditional concept of an operating system is slowly fading as cloud services, web apps, and cross-platform frameworks take center stage. Many people already spend most of their time inside browsers or apps that look identical across Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. If the user experience becomes more platform agnostic, the underlying OS matters less than ever before. In that sense, Microsoft's Linux integration might not be about killing Windows, but about preparing for a future where the definition of Windows itself becomes fluid. There's also the business perspective to consider. Microsoft's revenue increasingly comes from services rather than standalone software licenses. By embracing Linux technologies, the company can attract developers and enterprises that previously avoided Windows altogether. This strategy strengthens Microsoft's position in cloud computing and enterprise infrastructure, where Linux has long dominated. From a strategic standpoint, building a Linux-friendly Windows environment could be a way to keep users within Microsoft's ecosystem, even if they prefer open-source tools. Gaming adds another layer to the conversation. Windows remains the dominant platform for PC gaming, and any major architectural change must preserve that advantage. Some enthusiasts speculate that a deeper Linux foundation could even improve compatibility with tools like Proton or cross-platform game engines, though this remains largely theoretical. If Microsoft manages to maintain gaming performance while modernizing the system underneath, it could create a hybrid platform that appeals to both gamers and developers. But what would the future actually look like if this transformation continues? One possibility is that Windows evolves into a modular platform where users can switch between environments depending on their needs. Imagine booting into a familiar Windows desktop while having instant access to a full Linux development environment running natively alongside it. Updates might become faster and more reliable if core components are standardized around open-source technologies. Security could also benefit from Linux-inspired architecture, reducing the attack surface and isolating processes more effectively. Another scenario involves Microsoft gradually shifting more of its innovation toward cloud-based experiences, using Linux integration as a bridge between local and remote computing. In this vision, your PC becomes less of a standalone machine and more of a gateway to cloud services, development environments, and AI-powered tools. Windows might still exist as a brand, but the underlying technologies could be far more diverse than users realize. This wouldn't necessarily mean the death of Windows. It would mean a transformation into something more flexible and service-oriented. Still, it's important to recognize that predictions about operating systems often swing between hype and reality. Tech history is full of claims that one platform would kill another, only for both to coexist for years. Mac OS didn't kill Windows, Linux didn't replace desktops entirely, and mobile operating systems didn't eliminate PCs. Instead, ecosystems evolve and overlap. Microsoft's Linux-focused strategy might change how Windows works, but it doesn't automatically mean the end of the platform. What it does signal is that the boundaries between operating systems are becoming less rigid than ever before. From a user perspective, the most noticeable changes might be subtle at first. Developers could enjoy faster workflows, better compatibility with open-source tools, and smoother integration with cloud environments. Everyday users might see improved performance, new features powered by Linux components, or more flexible customization options. Over time, the distinction between running Windows software and Linux software could fade, creating a unified experience that blends the strengths of both ecosystems. The cultural impact of this shift is just as interesting as the technical one. For years, the rivalry between Windows and Linux communities shaped online discussions, memes, and debates about freedom versus convenience. Seeing Microsoft embrace Linux more openly challenges those old narratives. Some enthusiasts view it as validation of open-source ideals, while others remain cautious, remembering past tensions. Regardless of perspective, the growing collaboration between these worlds represents a major turning point in computing history. Ultimately, the question isn't whether Microsoft's Linux mode will literally kill Windows forever. The real question is whether Windows will evolve so much that it becomes unrecognizable compared to its past. Technology constantly reinvents itself, and operating systems are no exception. If Microsoft succeeds in merging the reliability of Linux with the familiarity of Windows, the result could be a platform that feels new while still carrying the legacy of decades of development. For users, that future could mean more choice, better tools, and a system that adapts to modern workflows instead of resisting them. So when you hear people say that Linux inside Windows might end Windows as we know it, think of it less as a death and more as a transformation. The future of computing is likely to be hybrid, flexible, and deeply interconnected. Microsoft's new direction suggests that the company sees this shift coming and wants to shape it rather than be left behind. Whether you're a developer, a gamer, or just someone who uses a PC every day, the changes happening right now could redefine what the word Windows means in the years ahead. And if history has taught us anything, it's that the most significant revolutions in technology often begin quietly, hidden beneath familiar interfaces, waiting for the moment when everyone realizes that the world has already changed.